Sorry, hope now you all are able to hear me. Nithyanandam. Okay, now please sit in the Sukhasana and engage all the three bandhas here. So you're going to be engaging the Mula Bandha and then Udhyana Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha, entering into Mahamudra Bandha. Sukhasana. Tatsukasanamityuktam ashaktastat asanam vijitam mena jitam tena jagatrayam. Now, we all are going to enter into Padmasana without your hands. Okay, let's see how many of you can do without using your hands, enter into Padmasana. Keep your hands up and put Padmasana without using your hands, without touching your hands. No, not like this. Hey, come on. Okay, all of you stretch your legs out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, Padmasana. Yes. Very good. Many of you did it. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So now, let's have our legs in Padmasana. Padmasanatlo kandandi. Now, you're going to be inhaling and raising your hands up, entering into Parvatasana. Going to be sucking in your stomach, engaging your Udhyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha, entering into Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as a mountain. Parvata means mountain. And you're going to be feeling the Kundalini Shakti raising from the base of your spine. The heat of that Kundalini Shakti energy is intensely raising up. Parvatasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमुत्तमम्
यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात्. Now, slowly bring your hands down and you're going to be locking it behind you. Bring your feet to the front. Now, inhale and lean your head forward, entering into the Gwalipavasana.
In the Halipavasana, you're going to be engaging all three bandhas. So from this position, please ensure that your forehead is just behind your heels. And in this position, you're going to engage the Mahamudra Bandha, which means all three bandhas. Let's do it together. Lock your perineum. And from here, suck in your stomach. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Here you might feel it's slightly difficult to engage the Uddiyana Bandha, but do it. That is what is asana. That resistance you feel when you're bending forward, doing the Uddiyana Bandha, that is what gives the intensity for the asana. So do it. Even if you feel it slightly hard, hold it there, hold the Uddiyana Bandha and tuck the chin to the chest. Lock the Jalandhara Bandha. Halipavasana. पूर्वं विधियाहु मे जानो उभे पक्दलि संपुटिटानो पृष्टिपचेदो करल्यावो दक्षिण करसो वाम गहावो पृष्टिहतेल्यांकी है जोई अनस सहित भूमि दरे सोई पुनिललाटि भूपरिटाने एड्याम लगता माही आने.
Raise up, inhale, raise up. Then you're going to cup your palms and stretch out, entering into the Nagi Pavasana. You're going to visualize yourself as a snake and bring your gaze to the tip of the nose.
So here in the same position, you're going to bring your hands front, cup them in the Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize yourself as a snake. Continue engaging all three bandhas. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock the Mula Bandha at the root. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Suck the stomach in and lock the chin to the chest. You might feel it slightly hard for the Jalandhara Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha, but that is what gives the intensity. भूयडी परिलगावे दृष्टिनासा अग्र आसन कौगुन
your feet up.
So you're going to extend your feet all the way up, push your knees completely straight, and stretch your feet all the way up, and then still holding on to the toes, you're going to bend your legs into the Padmasana. Holding on to the toes, you're going to bend your legs into Padmasana, place your elbows on the ground in front of you.
All of you come to this position. The whole thing is important. The whole thing is important.
Here, it's not just the asana, it is even how you are entering into the asana. So, use the prana mudra using the index, middle finger, and the thumb. Hold on to the big toes first. Then, from here, stretch the legs, straighten it out all the way in front of you, lift the legs completely up, push them straight. Let's all do it together. Yes, hold it there, push your knees straight, and then bend your legs into the Padmasana without leaving the toes. And then bring your elbows forward in front onto the ground. Keep your back completely straight. Don't allow the back to hunch.
See, most of the times when you come here, your back will go like this. Consciously push it forward.
And
okay, see many of you in that first position itself. No, leaving your leg. It has to be done in one shot. Come, let's do it together. It's very easy. See, what you're going to do is engage your core already. Okay, like start doing the Uddiyana Bandha. Lift your feet up, knees straight, and then push yourself into Padmasana. Lean forward and Kokilasana. Here also again engage all three bandhas.
Visualize yourself as a kokila, as a bird, as a sparrow. Kokilasana. अथान्यदासनं वक्षे येन सिद्धो भवे नरः अकस्मात् कोकिलशनेन च ऊर्ध्वे हस्तद्वयं कृत्वा सुधीः वृद्धाङ्गुष्ठद्वयं नाथ शनैः शनैः प्रकारैः.
Raise up. Follow the bandhas and the visualization. That's what is going to make this very intense. Now, keep one leg on top of the other knee. See, one foot on top of the other knee. This knee should be top of this foot. Your right leg should be above your left leg. Please sit straight. Now.
So you're sitting in the Ardha Padmasana literally.
Now, what you're going to do is, you're going to be, notice, holding the elbows. You're going to hold these 2 points in the elbow, this exact region. Now, this region is also actually in where they do this acupuncture. They actually say how these are some points in your body. Your body is connected to different points in like the digestive organ is connected to certain points like that. This point exactly where you're holding, as you press in this point, and when you're going to be rotating your hands, we're going to do that. This is a dynamic posture. I'll tell you how exactly to do it. It will help you move your digestive system. So actually, I want you all to observe. It's going to be very simple, but just do it along with the bandhas, along with the visualization, and do the whole thing properly. You will see it directly impact on your very digestive system. Okay, so can you all keep it like this? So you're going to sit straight. You're only going to move your hands. See, notice, I'm not doing this. This is not the way to do. You're going to sit straight and rotate your hands completely. You're not moving, only your hands are completely moving. And rotate your hands.
Engage all 3 bandhas in this asana. And now as you're doing this, engage all the 3 bandhas. So lock the Mula Bandha and suck in your stomach. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Fully suck in the stomach. Feel that hollow in the stomach. And bring the chin to the chest. Nithyananda. Goda Bamba Pariti Ashramani Soya Dachita Parigulata Samoya Vamapaduko Vamilo Bhavaro Gulapajana Taparigoda Chikiyam Sabaravitana.
Yes.
Now, from here, the next asana is the Gajasana. So here you're going to be rising and coming onto your hands and your feet and pushing yourself into the mountain posture. Now, one very important thing in Gajasana is a common mistake which many people do is the back, many times the back, here the back will be hunched. So what you do, you put the pressure on your shoulder and this is the position. See, for many of you, this is the mistake which is done in Gajasana. This is not the way to do Gajasana. Push the shoulders back. The hand should come right next to the ear. Keep the back straight. This whole part, your chest should be pushed out. Keep the back completely straight. The lower back also should be completely pushed forward. The knees should be completely straight. Legs should be touching the ground. This is Gajasana. See, in Gajasana, you should ensure that your hands come by the sides of your ears. Then you will know that it's in the proper position.
See, most of the times we are like this. We are mostly in the front. எல்லாரும் பண்ணுங்க கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலையில பண்ணுங்க.
This is the common
Most of the times this is where we are. Now I want you to consciously push yourself back and make sure your knees are also completely straight.
Here, visualize yourself as an elephant.
கார்த்திகையா இந்த பாருங்க உங்களோட முதுகு வந்து இப்படி இருக்கு. இப்போ வந்து நீங்க பண்றது வந்து இப்படி இருக்கு. சோ உங்களோட பேக் வந்து ஹஞ்ச் ஆகுது. அப்படி இருக்க கூடாது. நீங்க வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா இங்க பாருங்க. இங்க உங்க வெயிட் இருக்குல்ல, இது அப்படியே நீங்க கான்சியஸா பின்னாடி தள்ளிக்கோங்க. Yes. At the back, I think.
Kailasa Tirunamale, many of you are putting your weight in front. You have to push your weight back.
அங்க ஒயிட் ஷர்ட் போட்டிருக்கவரு கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலையில செகண்ட் ரோ ப்ளூ மேட்ல சரியா பண்றீங்க ஐயா. கரெக்டா இருக்கு உங்க போஸ்டர். உங்க போஸ்டர் பெர்ஃபெக்ட்டா இருக்கு. Saint kids, your back has to be straight. Gajasana, you're going to visualize yourself as an elephant. And from here, it's going to be a dynamic posture. Once you come here, notice you're going to be moving yourself up and back.
Here, now engage the Mula Bandha and your core. Engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. And here, this is a dynamic posture. So bend your elbows and scoop your head down to the ground and look up and come back into the Gajasana posture. So you're going to bend your elbows, scoop your head down to the ground and then come all the way back. Here, you're going to engage your core, visualize yourself as an elephant and chant the japa. Soham, Soham, Gajasana. Nyujjam padagre bhumau kritva lambhi bhuyamastakabe hastatalo nihaya nitambham urdhamunnamaya nabhi lashyam bhumau nasikamaaniya hastatala paryantam nayet ittam punah punah kuryat gajasanam bhavati. Now stay in the same posture, stay in this exact same posture. The next asana is Rikshasana, where you're going to alternate your feet. Start alternating your toes and your feet. Bring one leg, raise one heel as you push the other heel down to the ground and move your hips. Visualize yourself as a bear.
உங்களே ஒரு கரடியா உங்களுக்குள்ள நீங்க கற்பனை செஞ்சு உங்களோட குதிங்கால் வந்து ஒண்ணுக்கு மாத்தி ஒண்ணு நீங்க லிஃப்ட் பண்ண போறீங்க. இன்னொன்னு வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா தரையில இருக்கணும்.
Change your visualization to that of a bear.
And engage your Mula Bandha.
And Rikshasana.
Ekam padama kuncha bhajasanam kuryat Rikshāsanam bhavati.
Now, from here, walk your legs forward and stand up. Everyone stand up on your mat. From here, you're entering into the Vaishyasana. Now, this is also a very powerful asana. In Vaishyasana, bring your hands, using the tips of the right hand, of both your hands, the index, middle and ring fingers, you're going to touch your heart center. Touch your heart center using the tips of the index, middle and ring fingers with your little fingers and thumbs pointed outwards. You're going to stand on your toes. So come onto your tippy toes, stand onto your big toes. You're going to stand all the way up as much as possible. Try to put the pressure only on the big toes. Try to put the pressure as much as possible only on the big toes.
So you're going to be keeping your feet up. And you're going to be standing with your hands in Hridaya Mudra, Vaishyasana.
Engage the Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Vaishyasana.
Yugalam Dhatvatishted Ata Vaishyavakshe Yat Kritva Satyavan Bhavet.
Yes. Now, from here, we're entering into the Balalingasana. Now, relax your feet down.
So, here, Balalingasana, Bala Alingana. Alingana means hugging. Bala means child. Literally, this is a pose where you are going to be visualizing that you're hugging and holding a child. Okay, so here you're going to interlock your fingers like this. Notice how I'm interlocking. I'm not just holding like this. I'm interlocking it like this and then holding. And what you're going to do is...
This is the Sarva Vashankari Mudra.
This is the Sarva Vashankari Mudra. And then...
And here, you're going to lift one leg up. Wrap
So-
your hands.
So you're going to be holding it like this and interlocking. And notice you're going to be lifting your knee up and hold your knee towards your chest.
Hug your knee nicely towards your chest. Your knee should touch your chest. See, the other leg should be completely straight. Here you can see her leg is completely straight. And the other knee is pulled all the way tightly to the chest. Visualize that you are hugging a child.
And now, a very important thing, fix your gaze at a fixed point. Look at a fixed point that is called as a drishti point. So, any point that is not moving. When you bring your gaze to that, as your eye movement stops, when your eye movement freezes, it freezes even your mind. The thought per second also reduces, therefore bringing a complete balance in your body. That's why even when manifesting powers, when you actually, they put a tape on your eye to do the third eye sometimes, that actually helps you to completely freeze the movement of your eyeballs so the thinking doesn't happen. So very good. All of you are standing all this while in this posture. That's good. Balalingasana.
Engage all three bandhas. Lock the chin to the chest. Tuck in the stomach in the Uddiyana Bandha and lock the perineum in the Mula Bandha. Ekam janu
Nithyananda Statavyam Balalinga Bhavati. Now stay in the same posture. Don't go down.
Don't relax the foot yet. Try not to relax the foot. Just take the heel all the way back to the buttocks. Align both your knees together. See, here one common mistake which many people do is the knee is more in front. So that's the common mistake which people do. Here, you can see her knees are completely aligned. In this asana, bring your knees into alignment.
I'll just show from back also. So it is just basically, you're going to be taking your feet completely back and flat towards your buttocks.
Yes. Now here, engage all three bandhas. Lock the Mula Bandha for balance. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha and lock the Jalandhara Bandha. This is the Padapidanasana. Sthritvai kasmin
Padatale karabhyam veshtayetanam Vishte samstapyatnena padapidanamasana. Now don't drop your leg. Going to be holding on.
Hold it there. And from here, you're going to be entering into the Natarajasana. Where holding, see the leg which is behind you, that hand you're going to hold in the Prana Mudra. The front hand is going to be like this. The index and thumb joint touching together with his fingers spread out. The back hand, the right hand is going to be holding the right foot in the Prana Mudra. Hold on to the big toe, the front part of the foot. And you're going to stretch it all the way out. Release the Jalandhara Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja. All of you do the asana? Natarajasana.
Yes. All of you doing. Let's all do it together. Stay in that posture. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Uttanapadam
Krauncam cha maricim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikolam cha suptangashta prasarane.
Actually, the stability you have in this asana shows how stable your mind is.
Now,
So,
yes. Now let's all enter into the next asana. You're going to do it in the other leg, the left leg now.
So the same sequence, let's repeat on the other side. Ground the left foot to the ground. Ground the right foot to the ground and lift the left foot all the way up to the chest. Pull the knee up to the chest, holding the hands in the Sarva Shankari Mudra. Engage all three bandhas, the Mula Bandha. Suck in your stomach in the Uddiyana Bandha and tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Balalingasana. Ekam
Nurasya lingya satavyam balalinganam bhavati.
Now, keeping the same foot up, don't place it down. Just take the heel all the way back to the buttocks. Pull the heel nicely to the buttocks. Align both your knees together. Engage all three bandhas. Padapidanasana.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Now from here, holding the same foot, hold on to the foot in the prana mudra, stretch the other hand in front, pulling the leg behind, visualize Lord Nataraja in your third eye, engage only the Mula Bandha, Natarajasana.
Uttanapadam krauncam cha maricim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangashta prasarane.
Now slowly relax the leg. Now here, before we move on, we're going to enter into a Karana. This is the first Karana of this sequence. Karanas are the 108 dance postures of Paramashiva. This is the first Karana called the Urdhvajano Karana. Urdhva in Sanskrit, Urdhva means up or uplifted, and Janu means your thigh. So in the Urdhvajano Karana, I request everyone to pay attention. First, you're going to sit down in the Aramandi position. Aramandi is literally sitting down, half the height. You're going to sit down. And from here, you're going to bring the hands in front of you. And along with one hand, lift one thigh all the way up. And in that graceful movement, you're going to bring it back down. So here you can see, that's what we are demonstrating. Along with one hand, one knee goes all the way up and you bring that leg back down to the side. This is the Urdhvajano Karana. See, when you do it, the whole movement should be completely graceful. Because remember, this is Paramashiva's dance postures. So you should have that grace, the grace of Paramashiva. Urdhvajano Karana.
Yes.
And now from here, we're entering into the skeleton dance. So here we have the skeleton dance coming up where you're going to completely visualize yourself as a skeleton.
Now, before going into the skeleton dance, we are going to be doing the Ardhareshita Karana. You're going to be keeping your hands in front of your chest and just
see in the Ardhareshita Karana also, first sit down in the Aramandi and cross the right leg behind the left foot. See here you can see her foot is crossed behind. Bringing both your hands in front of your chest. One hand you're going to move in a graceful movement all the way up with your little finger leading and
a visualization that you are a skeleton. And I see some of you, when we say skeleton, you try to move your body stiff. Come on. Skeleton is there inside you. The skeleton is too flexible. It can move a lot more than what you think. So you don't need to move yourself stiff like this. So you're going to loosen up your whole body. See, the words we utter are the skeletal structure of our very life. The integrity forms the skeletal structure of your life. So now, when you visualize that you are just the skeletal structure, and you're only going to hold on to that, when you close your eyes, you should only see yourself like that. And when you move your body, you're going to notice how intensely the whole body is going to be moving and the integrity is going to be established in you. So more than the movements themselves, focus on holding yourself as a skeleton. உங்க கண்களை மூடி நீங்க உங்களே ஒரு எலும்பு கூடா மட்டுமே பார்த்து, இப்போ உங்க கண்ணை மூடினா உங்க மூஞ்சி தெரியுது இல்லையா, அதுக்கு பதிலாக நீங்க உங்களை வெறும் ஒரு எலும்பு கூட மட்டும் தான் பார்க்க போறீங்க. எந்த தசையோ சதையோ எதுவுமே இல்லாம வெறும் ஒரு எலும்பு கூட மட்டும் இருந்து நீங்க உங்களோட உடலை மூவ் பண்ண போறீங்க. இது உங்களுக்குள்ள நிறைய ஒருங்கு வைத்தல் இன்டெகிரிட்டியை ரொம்ப டீப்பா இதை இன்ஸ்டில் பண்ணும். லெட்ஸ் கெட் ஸ்டார்டட்.
Now close your eyes, visualize yourself as a skeleton. Come on, bring full energy and intensity now.
Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale. Sundara Nithyananda. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Mukunda Madhava Nithyananda, Madhusudana Hari Nithyananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangalamurti Nithyananda, Mukunda Madhava Nithyananda, Madhusudana Hari Nithyananda, Madhura Mohana Nithyananda, Mangalamurti Nithyananda, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda, Vrindavihara Nithyananda, Vedarupa Nithyananda, Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda.
Walking to the back, in front of your mat. Relax. Catch your breath. Start walking to the front and back of your mat. Bring awareness to your breathing.
Now, from here, you're going to be entering into the Katichinna Karana.
Now, this is the third Karana from the Prathama Vinyasa Krama sequence. So, here you're going to come into the Aramandi posture again. See, Aramandi is basically, Ara means half. Mandi is like a squat or being seated. So, you're going to be completely sitting down, literally half your height. See, now notice my toes are apart. You're going to have 3 fingers gap. So, have 3 fingers gap between your heels. So, you should have a 3 fingers gap between your heels and your toes should be pointing outwards. From here, you're going to literally sit half your height without your heels lifting up. So you should not do this. Without the heels lifting up, you should sit half your height. This is the Aramandi posture. Okay, this is this is the necessity when you do all of the Karanas. This is the basic base posture. Now, from here, you're going to take your hands above your head like this. Here, this is the Alapadma. I'm just showing all of you. I'm holding the Alapadma, which is all my fingers are completely spread apart. You're going to hold it above your head and you're going to twist as you uncross the hands and turn back and forth. You're going to twist as you uncross the hand and come back and forth. Keep your back completely straight, chest completely straight. It should be a graceful movement. This is called the Katichinna Karana. And relax. Yes. Now, from the Katichinna Karana,
We're going to be entering now into the Tadasana.
in the
Stand
Tadasana,
tall on the tips of your toes and raise your hand up and above the head, beside your ears. Engage all the 3 bandhas. You're going to be engaging your all the 3 bandhas and enter into the Mahamudra Bandha.
so here engage all 3 bandhas. Engage the Mula Bandha, engage the Uddiyana Bandha, suck in the stomach. Nicely, you'll feel that burn in your core. Suck the stomach in and engage the Jalandhar Bandha. Lock the chin to the chest.
And visualize
yourself as a palm tree. Visualize yourself as a palm tree. Continue the Samana Kumbhaka. Samana Kumbhaka means normal inhalation and exhalation.
where you inhale deeply, and once you inhale deeply, you're going to be holding that breath as long as possible and feeling the Kundalini Shakti raising above your spine. And then exhale.
And continuously chant the japa. Shivoham. Shivoham.
Tadasana. Mahamudra Baddha Kono Tadasana Vibhedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryadantarvatni Pati Priya. Now
exhale.
Keep your feet down and exhale. Push your pelvis back from the lower hip, bend down and touch the ground with your knees completely straight, entering into the Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Visualize Swamiji in your space. The knees have to be completely straight. Mutti on the straighter irukano. Uttanasana. Mahamudra Baddha Kono Tadasana Vibhedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryadantar Vatni Pati Priya.
Now, from here, walk your hands in front. You're going to be taking your legs behind and coming into a plank position. Notice one very important thing, common mistake which people do. Either you'll be like this completely down to the ground or they'll be like this. See, both of these are incorrect. We're not doing Gajasana, nor should you go down.
Okay, I'm seeing a question also from, I think Kartikaya has posted this question. They're asking, I have a doubt, when we do Dhyana Bandha, while we inhale, the Bandha gets released. Is it right? No, the Bandha will not get released. See, when you inhale, so first of all, whenever you do bandha, you usually inhale and then you hold the bandha. Or when you do the see, you inhale, then you exhale, and then you hold the bandha, right? In Uddiyana bandha, at that time, you go and you engage the muscles in such a way where after you hold Uddiyana bandha also, you should still be able to speak.
See, now, Uddiyana Bandha, many times a common mistake, I'll explain why. All the others also listen, this will be used to. Many common mistakes people do is they think Uddiyana Bandha is inhaling and holding the breath. Uddiyana Bandha is not that. Uddiyana Bandha is bringing the hollow in the stomach. So you're going to be completely sucking the stomach in. So when you do that, what happens? Like right now, I'm engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. There's a hollow in my stomach, but I'm still able to talk. Because it's not holding the breath. Because only when you hold the breath and do the bandha, then when you inhale or exhale, or when you talk or try to do the other 12 components, the bandha gets released. So you have to suck the stomach in and create that hollow in the stomach. It's like engaging the core. So then you'll still be able to talk and do even the inhalation, exhalation, all of that. Yes, we'll explain in Tamil also, Ayya.
ஐயா இது வந்து நம்ம உத்தியான பந்த எங்கேஜ் பண்ணும்பொழுது நம்மளுடைய வயிற்றுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற அந்த மசில்ஸ் தான் நம்ம வந்து எங்கேஜ் பண்றோம். இதுல நீங்க வந்து மூச்சு இழுத்து பிடிக்கிறது கிடையாது. இது வந்து உங்களுடைய வயிற்றுல இருக்கிற மசில்ஸ் வந்து நீங்க டீப்பா சக்கின் பண்றீங்க. அதுதான் வந்து உத்தியான பந்தா. இதுல நம்ம வந்து முக்காவாசி பேர் நம்ம என்ன மிஸ்டேக் பண்றோம்னா, மூச்சு இழுத்து பிடிக்கிறது தான் பந்தம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கிடையாது. இங்க நீங்க வந்து இந்த பந்தத்தை எங்கேஜ் பண்ணும்போது நீங்க இப்ப இவங்க உத்தியான பந்தம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. சோ அந்த மாதிரிதான் அதுதான் வந்து அப்படிதான் ரைட்டா உத்தியான பந்தம் பண்ணணும். நான் சொல்றது புரியுதுங்களா?
Keep that hollow. So when you do the inhalation and exhalation, actually it will help because see, why is the bandha there? The bandha is to lock that energy.
Now let's enter into Tarakshasana. Keep your hands flat on the ground. You're going to enter into a plank position. Notice your hips are neither up or down.
The hip should not be down. Don't let yourself go down like this. Nor do not keep it up all the way like this. Your hips have to be down in a straight line.
Karthikaya, even after you exhale, once you exhale, you do the Uddiyana Bandha and then you engage those muscles. And the muscles are engage பண்ணுவீங்க. All of you get into the plank position and hold it. And Anandaditi, knees should be up, hips up. Yes. Engage. Not so up, lower. No. Okay, I'm going to show the mistakes that we commonly do. See, most of the times, the mistake that most of us do is, see, either you try to push your hip up like this, or you try to push your hip down like this. That should not be done. It has to be straight. See, this will work out for you if you push yourself. See, notice, my body is completely straight. I'm not like this. If my weight goes down, the body will become like this. If my weight goes too back, my body will become like this. That's not the asana. This is the asana.
Don't see. You see here how her shoulders are. The head from side to side, from the right to the left, continuing to engage the Jalandhara Bandha. You're not going to release it yet. Just
Tarakshasana.
Gajasanam astitvam mastakam bharam vakram
Dakshina savyam savyapokshim naye Tarakshasana bhavati.
Now, from here, from this position, you're going to relax your hips all the way down. Relax your body and your hips down and you come into the Bhujangasana. Now, Bhujangasana, this is a very powerful asana which we're doing. Here, it's not what we usually think. It's not pushing yourself.
See, we're not going to do this. No. You're only going to be using your stomach and you're going to be lifting yourself, your chest up. Your understand your whole body, you're not going to use your hands. The hands are just there for balance. Usually what we do is we do this, right? But you're not going to do that. You're just going to use your stomach, and as you inhale, use the strength. You're going to use the core strength to lift your body up.
So here you see, now once you're up like this, you have to use the strength of your lower back. Nicely, you'll feel anyone who wants to tone out your lower back, do this asana, because you have to use the strength of your back. And here, notice, when you go up, right, even if you lift your hands, you should be able to hold the asana. The hands are there just for support. Even if you lift your hands, you should be able to stay in that position. That's how it should be.
Now, in this asana, you're going to visualize yourself as a cobra, and you're going to do the Bhujangani Mudra. Bhujangani Mudra means where you're going to be exhaling through your mouth. So,
Visualize yourself as a cobra. Continuing the Samana Kumbhaka.
engage your Mula Bandha. Use the lower back to push yourself up as much as possible.
Visualize yourself as a cobra. Bhujangasana. Angushthanabiparyantam madho bhumau vininyate. Karabhyam chataran dhritva urdhvashirshah panivahi. Dehagme baddhate nityam sarvaroga nivasanam. Jagarti bhujagi devi bhujangasana sadhanat.
It's Vinasha.
Now, from here, push yourself up. You're entering into the Tarakshvasana. Now, here, this is another dynamic posture which we are going to be doing. In this dynamic asana, lift your knees off the ground. Now, here, you're going to be coming into the Gajasana position. From here, push yourself forward onto your hands, bring the knee all the way to the chest and go back.
This is called a Shashasana.
Yes. So you're going to be repeating this and alternating this with both your legs. So keep alternating your leg, go back into the Gajasana position, then come all the way front and go back. One thing is, when you go into this asana, you're going to be engaging. See, it's very important that you lift your leg completely up. You're not just going to do it like this. No. Go into Gajasana, lift. As you lift, lunge forward and then go back. Again, lift and come forward. And when you lunge forward, when you lunge forward, that's why you should not just lift the leg. When you go forward only, you will engage your core. So nicely engage your core. This is really good for building strength. So keep alternating the feet.
Shashasana.
Hold the Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze forward. Continuously the japa. Shivoham, Shivoham should keep happening in your inner space. Continue to do the asana.
Varam kartavyam shashasanam bhavati.
Now, from here, you're going to continue the dynamic asana, where this time you're going to be jumping your leg all the way forward. So here you're going to jump your leg forward in between your hands, and you're going to keep alternating. So keep alternating, switching your legs.
Visualize yourself as a chariot, and you're going to be engaging your Mula Bandha.
From here, gaze forward, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
So, this is called as the Rathasana.
Gajasana
संस्थितो
samsthito
यथैकं पादं पुरोमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं
Tathasanam
Sanam bhavati. From here, bend your knee into the 90-degree angle.
Keeping your right leg front, just bend it all the way down. Should be in a complete 90-degree angle, so not like this. The leg should completely be bent, the other leg should be behind. And here you're going to lift your hands all the way up to the sky. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Veerabhadra in Veerabhadrasana.
समतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमदोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्थानपादं मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now just turn to the other side. Turn to the other side. Bending the other leg. The left leg now completely bent in the 90-degree position. Keeping your hands up. Engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Lord Veerabhadra in your third eye. Veerabhadrasana.
समतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमदोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now come all the way up. Stand up in a standing position. Here, the next asana we're entering into is the Vrikshasana. Now ground your your left foot onto the ground and bring your right foot to the inner thigh. You're going to bring your right foot onto the inner thigh. Here, engaging the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Lift your hands all the way up and above your head, bringing your hands in the Namaskara Mudra. Visualize yourself as a tree. Continue to chant the japa. Shivoham, Shivoham. Internally, engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Engage the Mula Bandha. Vrikshasana.
मूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Okay, now just before we move on, let's have a quick challenge. Let's do a quick challenge. Everyone is in Vrikshasana, right? Don't put your leg down. We're going to have a quick challenge and see who can hold this.
Most of you already put their legs down.
Okay, fine. Let's restart the challenge then. All of you can put your legs down. We're going to restart it together. And we're going to see who can hold it for 2 minutes straight. And there's one rule in this challenge though. In the middle, in the duration of those 2 minutes, if you put your leg down, you should sit down on the mat. Okay? And
we are going to be starting a
2-minute timer. We're going to be having a 2 minutes timer, and let's see how many of us can hold the Vrikshasana for 2 minutes straight. Is everyone ready for the challenge? Okay, let's get started. Now, I'm going to give a countdown. In that countdown, we should put our legs up and go into the asana. Then the timer is going to start. Okay, 3, prepare yourself. Ground your left foot onto the ground. 3, 2, 1. Lift your foot up. Place your leg in the inner thigh and go into the Vrikshasana. Hold it tight.
It's 2 minutes.
Yes, the timer has started. Come on, hold it there, hold it there. All of you should continue the bandhas, the visualization, everything. Engage the Mula Bandha, the Uddiyana Bandha, and visualize yourself as a tree. Come on, hold it there.
Fix your gaze towards a point that's called as the Drishti point. When your eyeball movement is fixed, your mind's movement will get fixed. Then your body will also be stable. Anyone who drops the leg, காலுக்கு வந்து உட்காந்துடணும். அங்க பாருங்க, யாரெல்லாம் காலுக்கு போட்டீங்களோ ஒரு வாட்டி போட கூட உட்காந்துருங்க. கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை பல பேர் வந்து உட்காராம நிக்கிறீங்க. If your leg goes in, you should sit down. 1 minute successfully over.
Yes, just 1 more minute left. In Saint Kitts, I can see someone someone taking the support of the wall.
No, no, no.
No taking support of the wall. Asana without the wall.
Who said Rafael? No taking support of the wall. If you took support of the wall and your leg is already down, you should sit. As per the challenge, you had to sit down.
Wow, so many people are still holding. That's wonderful.
And that was so stably.
Hold it, Kailasa Tirunnamalai, hold it. Don't drop.
Kailasa Tiruvannamale, we have so many of you moving more like a spring. You should be stable.
Wonderful. In same kids, I can kick
So much
complete
stability.
Just 15 more seconds left. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Wow.
Wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm seeing so many of you held the asana. There was like complete stability. That's wonderful. Okay, great. Even in Kailasa Tirunnamalai, many of you held. That's wonderful. Now all of you can just kick out your left leg in case it's hurting. You can just relax the leg. Just kick it out, relax.
All right. So now we are going to be entering into the Garudasana. So you're going to be having your leg, the right leg back up on the left thigh. This time you're going to put it on the thigh. You're not going to put it on the inner thigh. You're going to put it on the thigh on top.
See, the sole of the foot is not inside now. The foot is on top of the thigh towards the opposite hip. So you're going to bring your leg like this and bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra.
Your knees have to be, the knee has to be, the left knee has to be completely straight. Garudasana.
Engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, the vehicle, the Vahana of Bhagwan Mahavishnu. Garudasana.
Sanama vakshe Nithyanam Siddham bhavet Sarvadosha mukto bhavati mahabali Ekapadamuro bhadva ekapadena dandavat Jangapada sandhi januvyagram vyavasthitam.
Now, relax this foot down onto the ground. Let's repeat the same sequence on the other side. Ground your right foot to the ground. Bend the left leg and bring it to the inner thigh. Here, you're going to engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. As you raise your hands up, inhale. Raise your hands all the way up and above your head. Visualize yourself as a tree. Engage the Mula and the Uddiyana Bandha and continuously chant the japa. Shivoham. Shivoham.
Vrikshasana.
Vamorumula
yamyam padanidayato Tishchetu viksharadbhum vrikshasanamidam viduhu.
Now exhale, bring your hands down and bring the foot all the way onto the thigh to the opposite hip. Bring your hands in front of your heart center. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda and release the Uddiyana Bandha. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Engage only your perineum. Garudasana.
Garudasanama vakshe Nithyanam stiram bhave Sarvadosha vinirmukto bhavatiha mahabali Ekapadamuro bhadva ekapadena dandavat Jangapada sandhi januvyagram vyavasthitam.
Now relax this foot. You're going to step your feet aside. As you relax the foot, spread your legs apart. And here we're entering into the Trikonasana. Spread your hands all the way out to the side as you bend down to your right side, bringing the right hand to the right foot. You're going to be literally, see, try to bring it onto the ground or onto your foot. The other hand stretched out completely straight. See, don't hunch forward. You're not going to be doing this. This is not the asana. Back should be completely straight. Chest should be facing in front. The other hand should be outstretched.
See, it is neither this nor is it this. No. First, you're going to keep your leg, one leg pointed this way. Okay, the other leg pointed straight. Your leg should be almost like in an L shape. Your feet should be in L shape. So now, what you're going to do, keep your hands straight and bend straight. Your body is straight. And then you're going to be stretching your hands up.
See how she's bending to the side. Many of you, what you're doing is you're bending to the front putting the hand down and then pushing the other hand up. This is the wrong position. Notice the difference from that to bending onto the side and keeping the hand all the way up. The chest should be completely open, facing in front. This is the Trikonasana. Visualize yourself as a triangle. Visualize yourself as a triangle. Engage the Mula Bandha. Trikonasana. Uttana
Napadam Kram Chancha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonancha Suptangashta Prasarane.
Now come back up. Now you're going to bring this foot facing front, the left foot facing outwards, keeping your hands straight. Now you're going to bend down to the left side, bringing your chest and back completely straight. The other hand up, gaze towards the hand which is raising up. Visualize yourself as a triangle and engage the Mula Bandha. Uttana Padam Krauncham Cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonancha Suptangashta Prasarane. And come back up. Now, from here, before we move on to the next asana, we're going to enter into the fourth karana and the last karana of this sequence. This is going to be the last karana of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama sequence. It's called the Nikuttaka Karana. Now, coming back into the Aramandi, you're going to spread your feet apart. Keep your heels 3 fingers distance apart. And you're going to bend your knees all the way down. You have to sit half your height literally. Sit all the way down. Now, here, bring your hands in the Ala Padma. You're going to bring your hands like this. As you can see, the fingers spread apart, the Ala Padma. You're going to bring it in front of your heart center and raise one heel on the side which the hand is facing up.
See, wherever the hand is up, you're going to raise that heel. See, one important thing is, you're going to engage your core in this. Okay, your shoulders have to be straight. Ananda Diti, one moment. Your shoulder has to be straight. See, most of the times what we all do is, we do this. This is not the asana.
This
You're
shifting your weight.
notice,
the asana.
the shoulder is completely straight. Only the feet and the hands are going up. Do you notice?
Only below, only this, your legs below it will move and hands will move. That means you have to engage your core so that your body
And do it
weight doesn't
slowly.
shift.
See, this is easier. Do it slowly. Only then the engaging will really happen. Yes.
Ma Ananda Diti, you should sit down more. You should be more seated. Yes, yes. Now
Yes,
from
very
here-
good. Ma Jnanesha, Ma Hongzu, Ma Ananda Soundarya, you guys are doing wonderful.
Ma Jnanesha, little, your feet have to come a little closer.
Yeah,
now.
little closer. Your feet should be a little closer.
Yes, yes.
கைலாச திருவண்ணாமலை எல்லாரும் பண்ணுங்க.
Everyone do the Nikuttaka Karana.
அக்ஷயா முன்னாடி திருப்பி பண்ணுங்க. கேமரா ஃபேஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணுங்க. வெரி குட். இன்னும் நல்லா கீழே உட்காரணும். கீழே உட்காரணும். அரமண்டி. யாரு ஃப்ரண்ட்ல ஜிவி மித்ராவா? இன்னும் நல்லா நீங்க உட்காந்துக்கணும். ஃப்ரண்ட்ல உட்காந்துக்க அந்த குழந்தை வந்து நல்லா உட்காந்துக்கணும் நீங்க. ஓகே.
Now relax. From here, the next asana which we are entering into is the Angushthasana. So from here, you're going to bend and you're going to squat all the way down, being seated on your heels. So your heels will come to your perineum and you're going to bring your hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra. Balance there. The knees should not be on the ground. The knees should be lifted up. You're only on your toes. Engage the Mula Bandha. This is the Angushthasana. Kabandhasana
Namatyahuhu gorakshasanamev cha angushtam mushtikam nyeyam brahma prasaditam tatha.
Now, from here, the next asana which you are entering into is the Saurasana. The mudra in this asana is the Vara Mudra, which means your hands are going to be completely straight like this. This is the Vara Mudra, okay? The hands are going to be completely straight.
And it will not be facing the side. It will be facing the front like this.
So here you can see we're placing our hands beside the hips and you're going to stretch your right leg in front. Stretch your right leg front. Yes. And here your back is going to be completely
This is a very
straight.
important pranayama in this whole sequence, where you start buzzing like a bee. So all of us are going to be doing that humming sound. Now, what this does is, so we all have something called as the vagus nerves, and this vagus nerves that is there in us, this starts getting awakened. This has a potential for you to heal multiple different diseases in you. So powerful. Actually, when we were talking to a doctor and a scientist who had researched a lot in this field, she had actually explained how just this one humming sound, just this one buzzing sound, this one pranayama, where you are humming like a bee, like buzzing like a bee. This one pranayama is so powerful that many of the latest technology devices, they have found to awaken this vagus nerve. All you're going to do is only hum like a bee.
Are you all able to hear the sound? Are you all able to hear the humming?
Is the humming sound heard? I just hope the Zoom doesn't remove it. Were you all able to hear the humming sound?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great. So
Great.
now in these asanas, please continuously rotate the mantra. Sada Shivoham. Sada Shivoham. Visualize Swamiji in your throat. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Saurasana.
Ekam padatalam samstapya tvekapadakam. Now stay in the same posture. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to one hand in the prana mudra, you're going to be holding the two, while the other hand is going to be holding your heel. Notice, let me just turn and show to you. Because usually we take that support for holding the floor, but no, you're going to be actually
The left hand is going to be holding the heel of the right foot. So the left foot. When your right hand is going to be outstretched, holding the foot in front.
So this is the exact posture.
Bend all the way forward and down. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Engage the Mula Bandha and continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Continue buzzing like a bee. Intensely buzz like a bee. And internally in your throat, visualize the japa. Sada Shivoham. Continuously rotating in your throat center. Vidhananasana. Samprasadya tatpadagram samsprishe tattva Gulham chanyam dharaye tattarena dhunam pidham chabhyase shobhayatra. Now come back up. And this same sequence we're going to repeat on the other side. So now stretch the left foot in front. Stretch the left foot in front. Bring your hands into the Varamudra. Place them beside you. And engage the Mula Bandha. Keep your back, head, neck and spine completely in a straight line. Engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye, Saurasana. Engage, do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Prasadekam padatalam samsthapya tvekapadakam. Now enter into the Vidhananasana. Bring your left hand in the Prana Mudra. Hold on to the big toe and bend forward and down completely. Bringing the right hand onto the right heel. Vidhananasana.
Gulpastito padamekam prasarya tatpadagram samsprishe tatkarena Gulpam tatkarena dhunam pitam chabhyase chobhayatra. And please come back to your toes. We're going to be entering into the Brahmacharan Koshasana.
Here, place your palms facing upwards on your respective knees. Here, you're going to gaze between your knees onto the floor. You're going to gaze onto the floor between your knees and engage the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. So your perineum is going to be locked and your chin, lock the chin to the chest.
One important thing, you're not going to have your knees wide. I'm seeing some of you sitting like this. No, your knees should be together. Knees should be together. You're going to be seeing between your palms here, in that gap where here, between your knees, that's where you're going to be seeing Brahmajarankushasana.
Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Brahmajarankushasana. Dovu Panapani Moya Vete, Edi Dovu Gudatari Vete, Oda Mahili Ashmahi Rajni Mili, Dovu Gudatane, Suvo Kari Uchane, Hane, Adido Tare Hade, Sudhe Kare. Now, from here, we're entering into the Kapilasana. Now, relax your feet onto the ground, spread your knees apart, relaxing the knees onto the ground. You're still going to be on your toes. Your perineum, you should be seated on the heels of your feet. Bring your hands on the respective knees. Here, engage the Mula Bandha, lock the perineum, engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Suck your stomach in, bring that hollow in your stomach, engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Bring your gaze towards your nose. Gaze towards your nose. As I'm saying each of the 12 components, I request everyone to please follow along. Bring your gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as sage Kapila Mahamuni, Kapila Muni. Visualize yourself as sage Kapila and engage and continue to do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. And internally, here the japa is going to be changing. And you're going to be visualizing the japa. Sada Shivoham. Sada Shivoham. Sada Shivoham. Visualize that rotating in your throat center. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka, Kapilasana. Okay, Pagajari Samate and from here, we're entering into the Bhadra Gorakhasana.
So now everything else will be the same. Only two things are going to, actually 3 things will change. Where you're shifting your gaze to your third eye, and instead of engaging your Uddiyana Bandha, you're going to engage your Mula Bandha, and your visualization from Sage Kapila, you're going to change it to Swamiji. Only these 3 are changing, everything else remains the same. Sit in the same posture, and now bring your gaze to the third eye and engage your Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue buzzing like a bee until the Brahmari Kumbhaka, and this is called as the Bhadra Gorakhasana.
Now, from here, we're entering into the Suryasana. Now, here, you're going to continue being on your toes. Come on, just for a little while longer, be on your toes. Lift your knees off the ground. So you're not going to have your knees onto the ground. Lift your knees off the ground and with your heels to the perineum, you're going to bring your hands like this, like a flower, in the Padma Mudra. Bring your hands like this with all your fingers spread apart. And as you inhale, lift your hands all the way up and above your head. Engage the Mula Bandha for balance. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Through the gap of your palms, visualize yourself. And you should see Lord Surya. Gaze through the gap of your palms and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space.
The sun god in your inner space.
And
Suryasana.
do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Edi do Panapani Bhetaka Punitani. Koda Janga Darimari Range Ade Pashmati Rahe. Do Pujana Purita Pazare Kamalasarupa Anguri Hare. Kohaja Marichit Puri Hare. Chitravishe Puri Drishti Joane. Now exhale, relax the hands down. Now you can relax your toes and relax your toes behind. Bring your hips to the ground. The feet should be at the side of your hips. This is the Mandukasana. So here you're not.
We are not sitting on the heels.
I'll show you from behind so you all can see the asana. This is the Mandukasana. The legs will be at the side of the hips.
You're not going to be sitting on the hips. You're just going to be
Now here, from the Mandukasana, in this asana, bring your hands on your respective knees. And you're going to visualize yourself as a Manduka, a frog. Visualize yourself as a frog and gaze towards your third eye. Bring your gaze towards the third eye and engage the Mula Bandha. And here you're going to do the Manduki Mudra. Now notice the Manduki Mudra is where you're going to be moving your tongue to all the different corners of your mouth. You're going to be moving your tongue all around the mouth. Visualize yourself catching the nectar dripping from the Sahasrara, the crown center. Visualize yourself catching that nectar as you move the tongue all around the mouth in the Manduki Mudra. Chant the japa Sada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as a frog. Mandukasana.
पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अङ्गुष्ठे च संस्पृशेत् जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेत् मण्डूकासनम्.
From here, we are entering into the Uttana Mandukasana. Continue to be in the same position. You're going to inhale, take your hands all the way up as you engage the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Your hands are going to touch the opposite shoulders. You should bring your hands to the opposite shoulders. I'll show you all from behind. Your hands should be touching the opposite shoulders. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha, which means suck your stomach all the way in. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum.
gaze towards the third eye. And one important thing in this is, this may look like you have to do Jalandhara Bandha. Many times you lock like this. This doesn't have a Jalandhara Bandha. You're going to only have, you're going to keep your forehead straight and you're going to be seeing your third eye and you're going to be engaging your Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
Gaze towards your third eye and continue doing the Manduki Mudra. Continue moving your tongue all around the mouth. Continue the Manduki Mudra, Uttana Mandukasana.
मण्डूकासनमध्यस्थं पुष्पलाभ्यां कृतं शिरः एतद्धेकवदुत्थानम् एतदुत्थानमण्डूकम्.
And relax the hands. The next is a very powerful asana, which is the Simhasana. Here, you're going to cross, now you're going to be coming onto your heels. You're going to cross the ankles and sit on your feet. I'm going to show you all from behind. You're going to cross your ankles, right at the ankles, and you're going to be sitting on the feet. So here you can see my ankles are crossed and I'm seated on my feet. The heel will be to the perineum. And being seated like this, you're going to bring your hands on the respective knees. Bring your hands on the respective knees. And here, engage the Mula Bandha. You're going to be, see, this is the Simhasana. Visualize yourself as a lion and exhale forcefully. You're going to stick your tongue out and exhale forcefully. This removes all the heat from the body. Just stick your tongue out and exhale forcefully and bring your gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as a lion. Engage the Mula Bandha. Simhasana.
दक्षिणं सत्यबलभेद धनेन निवेदनं हस्तौ च जानुन् स्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलिष्टप्राणि च व्याघ्रशत्रुनिरीक्षेपाणाग्रं सुसमाहितः सिंहासनं भवेत् सर्वयोग भवेदेतत् पूजितं योगिभिः सदा.
And from here, continue being seated in the same position. You're going to be, okay, here you're going to uncross your ankles and sit on your heels. So uncross your ankles and just sit on your heels.
And here with the Prana Mudra, you're going to be holding on to the opposite toes.
So this is a prana mudra, and you're going to be holding your opposite toes.
Spread your knees as much as possible wide. This is the Bhadrasana. Here you're going to engage the Jalandhara Bandha and Muda Bandha and bring your gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. This is the Bhadrasana.
From here, we're entering into the next asana, which is the Kaka Bhusandi asana. And this is also a very interesting asana. Come on to come onto your feet. You're going to come into a squatting position. Now, in this squatting position, bring your toes together. You're not going to keep your feet apart. Your feet are going to be together. Bring your feet together. Now, from here, bring your hands in front. And can we all do one thing? See, first stretch your hands all the way out, because you're going to have to move the shoulders. In the Kakabhusandi asana, nicely stretch the shoulders all the way out. Feel it stretching all the way out. And from here, you're going to be one by one. First, bring one hand. You're going to bring one hand all the way around your knee to your back. Okay? Now, the second hand, you stretch it front and then stretch it all the way out. Try to push it out as much as possible so the shoulder feels that stretch. You're going to be taking the second hand also behind your back and clasp your hands together behind your back. See, one important thing in this asana, don't fall back. Many times when we put our hands back, many people tend to sit like this. Don't do this. You should be your butt should not be on the ground. Your heels, you should be sitting only on your feet. Keep the back straight, open the hips and stretch your hands all the way front. See, try this 2-3 times. Even if you do not get it in the first round, it's okay. Try this 2-3 times because the shoulders have to completely loosen up and open for you to be able to take it all the way behind.
Because even many times when you do this Kakabhusandi asana before on your own, I've seen many of us usually do this. That's a mistake. You're not going to put your feet wide apart. The feet are going to be together and stretch yours forward. Clasp your hands behind you.
See, for those of you who are unable to clasp, you're just so close but you're unable to clasp yet, really try this. Open your hips up, open your knees and just go all the way forward. Literally just stretch. Really this will help because not only the shoulders will open up, the hips will nicely open up. Just stretch, hold it there for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stretch your hands all the way behind you. Nicely wrap it around your feet. And you will simply be able to clasp your hand. This is the Kakabhusandi asana. Here you're going to gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as a crow. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Continue the buzzing like a bee. Engage the Mula Bandha and chant the japa. Paramashivoham. Kakabhusandi asana. Relax and come on to your knees. You can either come into the Vajrasana or just relax your feet in the Bhadrasana. Just stretch your feet out. You can flap your knees up and down. Just relax. Bring your awareness on your breathing. And from here, we're entering into the last asana for today. We'll be continuing the sequence tomorrow. From here, it's already time. Let's enter into the last asana for the day, the Shavasana. Lay flat onto your mat. Lay back flat onto your mat, keeping your palms facing upwards, your legs stretched out. Inhale and exhale. Bring your full awareness onto your breathing, to each and every part of your body. Bring awareness to each part of your body. Completely stop all movements. Do not have any movements. Stay completely still.
अथ शवासनम् उत्थानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनम् शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Continue bringing awareness to each part of your body, every pore of your body, starting from your head, neck, shoulders, hands, arms, chest, your back, your lower back, stomach, pelvis, waist, your thighs, knees, your thighs, ankles, feet, your toes. Bring awareness each and every part of your body. Keep your body completely still. Visualize that your body is dead and Swamiji is liberating you completely. Try to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to gently move your hands, your legs. Bring your knees up to your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees and gently rock from side to side. Feel the whole body coming back to life. You can completely rejuvenate it. And when you're ready, roll on to the left side and sit up. Yes. We have finished today 44 asanas of Prathama Vinyasa.
And remember, we have finished the 508 and then we are repeating today alone. You all did 44 asanas just today. Congratulations.
And tomorrow we'll be continuing this sequence. And now it's already time. Let's all sit with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Actually, just before we conclude, I have a quick question for everyone. Now that we started the whole sequence again, how many of you are seeing that you're able to engage all 12 components more easily, and that when you engage these different components like the bandha, the visualization, the pranayama, the asana is more intense? How many of you are seeing that and feeling that? Please raise your hands. Okay, wonderful. See, that means you're all doing the asana perfectly, because only when you do all of these 12 components, the asana becomes so much more intense. The physical posture might be simple, but you will feel the intensity. Wonderful. Now let's all conclude with the Puna mantra. It's already time. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. All of you can bow down to Swamiji and offer your prayers. A reminder to everyone, please offer 1 coin. You can all offer your Guru Dakshina. You can offer 1 coin to Swamiji. You've completed the yoga. Let's all gather back by 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Pada Puja. Thank you all. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda.
request all the Yajamans of the Pada Puja, everyone to please settle down. திருவண்ணாமலையில எல்லாருமே please உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. It's time for us to start. Yes. Please sit straight. Let's start with the declaration. Let's start with the declaration. If you all agree to the following declaration, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize which is internally processed, understand and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists. Yes, I authentically cognize which is internally processed, understand and declare the truth that Swamiji, Nithyananda Paramashiva, Nithyananda Paramashiva Shakti, the Guru Padukas and the Atmalinga are the Chinmaya Vigrahas, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes, I authentically cognize which is internally processed, understand and declare the truth that the Pada Puja that I am offering to Swamiji and the Paramashiva Puja that I am offering to Nithyananda Paramashiva, Nithyananda Paramashiva Shakti, the Guru Padukas and the Atmalinga will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes, I authentically cognize which is internally processed, understand and declare the truth of Soham Asmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes, let us all now start with the Sadguru Vandana. I request everyone to please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Close your eyes and enter into that space of deep feeling connection and oneness with Swamiji as we enter into the Pada Puja. Please take some flowers in your hand and offer the flowers that Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Tatgurum Tam Namami. The next is the Guru Parampara. Now, please take some flowers in your hands. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Connect to Swamiji and offer the flowers at Swamiji's lotus feet at the end of the mantra. The Guru Parampara Vandanam is offering our prayers to the entire Guru Parampara and the entire lineage of Gurus and Paramashiva and Devi and Swamiji. Now, please take some flowers in your hands. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Connect to Swamiji in your third eye and offer the flowers with Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. The next is the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. The Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam is offering our prayers to Lord Arunagiri Yogeshwara, who is Paramashiva, who came down in the form of Guru, and Paramashiva, who came down in the form of disciple, and as Swamiji, and embodied the ultimate Guru-disciple relationship. Now, please take some flowers in your hand. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer the flowers at Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. Lalate Tripundri Nitila Krita Kasturi Tilakaha Spuranmala Dhara Spurita Katikaupi Navasanaha Dadhano Dustaram Shirati Bhanirajam Shishikalam Pradeepa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. The next is the Tattvachanam, the ritualistic cleansing. I request everyone to please take the Panchapatra and Udhanani in your hands. take the Panchapatram Udhani and Udhani in your hands and keep your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra and pour the water in your palm and take a sip of the water each time the word Swadha is chanted. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Nithyananda Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Now, using the base of the right hand, please wipe your lips from the right to the left along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash hands. Using the tips of the right hand, index, middle and ring finger, touch your upper lips and below the lower lips. Please wash your hands. Using the tips of the right hand, index finger and thumb join together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. Using the tips of the right hand, ring finger and thumb join together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hands. Using the base of the right hand, little finger and thumb join together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. Using the tips of all 5 fingers join together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash hands. The next is the Shuklam Bharadham, the offering of our prayers to Lord Mahaganapati to remove any obstacles that might obstruct us from performing the puja. Now, please take some akshata and some flowers in your hand and fold your hands into fists. Hold your hands into fists and gently tap the sides of your forehead along with the mantra. And you're going to pray to Mahaganapati. So please take the akshata and flowers in your hands. And tap the sides of the forehead. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. The next is the pranayama. Now, please fold the index finger and the middle finger to the center of the palm. With your right thumb, block the right nostril, inhale through the left nostril as we chant the mantras for the first time. And then block both the nostrils and hold your breath. Then, the second time we chant the mantras, block both the nostrils and hold the breath. Then the third time we chant the mantras, release the right thumb and exhale through the right nostril. Let's enter into the pranayama. Please inhale. Om Hom Ishanamurdhanam Hom Tatpurushavakranam Hom Gurujanam Hom Vamadevakshya Namaha Om Satyajatmurtya Namaha Om Hamridyanam Hom Sirdhanam Om Shakhanam Hom Kavachya Namaha Om Netrirbhya Namaha Mastraya Namaha. Please hold your breath. Om Ishanamurdhanam Tatpurushavakranam Hom Gurujanam Hom Vamadevakshya Namaha Om Satyajatmurtya Namaha Om Hamridyanam Hom Sirdhanam Om Shakhanam Hom Kavachya Namaha Om Netrirbhya Namaha Mastraya Namaha. Please exhale. Om Ishanamurdhanam Tatpurushavakranam Hom Gurujanam Hom Vamadevakshya Namaha Om Satyajatmurtya Namaha Om Hamridyanam Om Sirdhanam Om Shakhanam Om Kavachya Namaha Om Netrirbhya Namaha Mastraya Namaha. Please touch your right ear. The next is the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is the conscious declaration where we're going to be consciously declare what is it that you want to manifest. Can be health, wealth, relationships, anything. And for all the Yajamans who are offering the Pada Puja today, sit in the space of surrender and devotion. During the Sankalpa, we will be chanting the names of all the Yajamans who are offering the Pada Puja. And all the benefits, the punya, the auspiciousness, all the benefits of the entire puja will be showered upon all the Yajamans who are offering the puja and all the families of all the Yajamans who are offering the puja. So sit in that space of devotion, surrender. Just connect to Swamiji and be in that space, ready to receive all of the auspiciousness. We request everyone to sit in that space and clasp the left palm with the right palm and place it on your right thigh. Sankalpa. Mamopartha samasta duritакshaya dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararthe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivashvatamanvantare अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ कार्तिक मासे कृष्ण शुक्ल पक्षे अष्टम्यां शुभदितौ शुक्रवासरयुक्तायां शतभिषा नक्षत्रे व्याघ्र योग विष्टिकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ. Now we will be chanting the names of all the Yajamans who have offered the Pratyaksha Pada Puja today. नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवायाः वेदांत योगीनां याः जूयीनां याः ज़ांग जूलियानां याः ज़ांग बोपिन्नां याः ज़ांग जॉनी नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवस्य ज़्योलिन् वांग नामधेयस्य श्रीज्ञानात्म शक्ति नामधेयस्य यांग ज़ाओ नाम्याः अनिका हुआंग नाम्याः एरिन वांग नाम्याः ओरायन वांग नामधेयस्य ग्वालिन ली नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवायाः जी वी किंग नाम्याः जी ज़ेंग्वा नामधेयस्य जी मेलो नाम्याः लिंग मेजी नाम्याः ज़ीटियानाम्याः लिंग जियानबिंग नामधेयस्य च सकुटुम्बस्य च श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगद मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान कीयमान छत्र चामर श्री छिन्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाख्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान बानो वीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युक्त रद्दुषिततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमणि इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मुदाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अठल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव पूजां च करिष्ये ॐ अपौपस्पृश्य. Please take Nithyananda water and wash your hands to the side. The next is a Ghantanartha. Now please take the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center and ring the bell along with the mantra. Om
आगमार्थन्तु देवानां गमनार्थन्तु
राक्षसां
घण्टानादं करोम्यादौ देवता
भानलाञ्छनं घण्टा देवताभ्यो नमः. The next is the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. Now, please take some flowers in your hands and fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. In the Kurma Mudra. We request everyone to hold your hands in the Kurma Mudra, and this is the Kurma Mudra. Now, the Manasa Puja is the internal worship where you're going to be chanting, where you're going to be invoking Swamiji's presence in your inner space and offering all the various offerings to Swamiji throughout the puja, offering whether it's the offering of the vastram or the clothes, the jewelry, all of these offerings you're offering to Swamiji in your inner space during the Manasa Puja. And during this time, you're going to be just visualizing. The Manasa Puja is the power of visualization, visualizing Swamiji and offering all these to Swamiji in your inner space. The meaning of the mantra which we're going to chant is, what seed can I offer to the Master except my heart? I offer my gratitude as flowing at the nectar to wash his feet and to rinse his mouth. I offer my mind itself as the Arghya, the traditional bouquet. And to my Master, who is the very cosmos, what clothes can I offer except the space? I offer my very prana, the life energy, as the incense stick. And I offer the ocean of nectar as the food offering. Principle of unstruck perennial sound as the bell, and the air as the chamara, the sahasrara as the umbrella, the principle of sound as the music, the actions of the senses, and also the vagaries of the mind as the dance. All the 7 chakras along the Sushumna Nadi is to be offered as a flower garden. The different kinds of flowers with which Swamiji should be offered are the guiltlessness, freedom from ego, freedom from suffering when your desires are not fulfilled, freedom from arrogance, freedom from ignorance, freedom from deceit, freedom from hatred, freedom from agitation, freedom from jealousy and greed. And Swamiji should also be offered with should also be worshipped with the flowers of non-violence, mastery over the senses, compassion, forgiveness, and enlightenment. Now, please take some flowers in your hand. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali. Visualize. Invoke Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you offer the Manasa Puja to Swamiji. Om Hritpadmamasanam Dadyat Sahasrarachyutamritaihi Padyam Charanayor Dadyat
मनस्तु अर्घ्यं निवेदयेत् तेन अमृतेन आचमनीयं स्नानीयं तेन चक्ष्कृतम् आकाशतत्त्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धस्यात् गन्धतत्त्वकम् चित्तं प्रकल्पयेत् पुष्पं धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजस्तत्त्वं च दीपार्थं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुराम्बुधिः अनाहतध्वनिर्घण्टा वायुतत्त्वं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेत् छत्रं शब्दतत्त्वं च गीतकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तथा सुमेखलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा अमायाद्यैर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेद् भावगोचरम् अमायं मनहङ्कारम् अरागं ममदं तथा अमोहगं मदम्भं च अद्वेषाक्षोभकौ तथा अमाश्चर्यं न लोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशे भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेत् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवम्. Offering flowers on the Swamiji's padukas. The next is the Upachara Puja, the external worship. The first offering is asana, the offering of the sacred seed. Now, please take some flowers in your hand and, along with some akshata, visualize that you're offering the asana, preparing the seed for Swamiji as you offer the flower at the end of this mantra. Now, please take some flowers and akshata. Hold your hands in that mantra. आसनम् ॐ सर्वभूतान्तरस्ताय सर्वभूतान्तरात्मने कल्पयाम्युपवेशार्थम् आसनं ते नमो नमः ॐ ह्रीं इदं सुवर्णासनं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः. The next is Swagatam, the offering of welcoming the Master. Now, please take some flowers in your hand and offer it at Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. And the meaning of the mantra which you're going to chant is, I welcome the one who is awaited by all the gods. Oh, the Lord of all gods, the one whose darshan is awaited by gods for the fulfillment of their desires. Welcome, welcome. Today, my birth, life, and all deeds are fructified. The fruits of all my tapas is materialized just by welcoming you.
Now, please take some flowers in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's paduka at the end of the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvakartritvat Bhavodbharatikaranat Shiva Ukto Mahatantra Mantra Vidbhis Sada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitaraga Kalaya Vai Ameyatvat Anantoyam Majatvat Chatrakirtitaha Yasya Darshanamichanti Deva Swabhishta Siddhaye तस्मै ते परमेशान स्वागतं स्वागतं प्रभो अद्य मे सफलं जन्म जीवनं सफला क्रियाः स्वागतं यत्त्वया तन्मे तपसान् फलमागतम् ॐ ह्रीं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव स्वागतं सुस्वागतं ते. The next is the offering of Padyam, the offering of water to wash the sacred feet of Swamiji. Now please take an uddarni of water, offer it at Swamiji's paduka along with the mantra. Padyam Om Yad Bhaktilesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha Tasmai Te Parameshana Padyam Shuddhaya Kalpaye Om Hrim Etat Padyam सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः. The next offering is the offering of Arghya, the offering of traditional bouquet to Swamiji. Now please take a conch and add the durva grass, some flowers and akshata in the conch. You're going to be offering the traditional bouquet to Swamiji at the end of the mantra. Arghyaha Om Durvakshata Samayuktam Bilvapatram Samaparam
तथा परं
शोभनं शङ्खपात्रस्थं मृगानर्घ्यं महेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं एषो अर्घ्यः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय स्वाहा. The next is the offering of Achamaniyam, the offering of water to wash the mouth of the master. Now, please take an uddarani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Paduka along with the mantra. Now, the meaning of the mantra you're going to chant is, please accept this auspicious sin-removing Ganga water offered by me as Apachamaniyam. That is a water for mouthwash offered by me with devotion to you. Please take the uddarani of water, offer it at Swamiji's Paduka along with the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Mandakinyāstu yadvari sarva papaharam shubham grahanachamaniyam tvam maya bhaktya niveditam. Om Hrim idam achamaniyodakam sarvadeva devi swarupaya bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swadha. The next is Madhuparkaha, the offering of nectar drink. Now, please take the Madhuparka in your hands. Offer it at Swamiji's Paduka along with the mantra. Madhuparka Om Sarva Kalmashanashaya Paripurna Shuddhatmakam Madhuparkamimam Deva Kalpayami
प्रसीदमे
Om Hrim Esha Madhuparka
सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय
Swadha.
The next is Gandhatailam, the offering of the scented oil. Now please take some water mixed with the scented oil in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra.
गन्धतैलम् ॐ स्नेहं ग्रहाण स्नेहेन लोकानां हितकारक सर्वलोकेषु शुद्धस्त्वं ददामि स्नेहमुत्तमम् ॐ ह्रीं इदं गन्धतैलं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय वेदयामि.
The next is Naniyam, the offering of water for bath. Now, please take the bell in your left hand and along with some water, you're going to continuously offer the water on Swamiji's Paduka as you ring the bell in your left hand and visualize that you're literally offering the water for Swamiji's sacred heart.
Naniyam Om Idam Sushitalam Vari Swachham Siddham Manoharam Nanadham Te Maya Bhaktya Kalpitam Pratigrisyatam Om Hrim Idam Naniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is the offering of vastram, the offering of the clothes. Now please take some vastram in your hand and offer it at Swamiji's, and along with the mantra you can hover the flowers over the vastram and then offer it at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra along with the vastram.
Vastram Om Maya Chitrapatha Channa Nija Guhyoru Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastottariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is Abharan, the offering of the sacred jewelry. Now please take the Abharanam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. And you can also take a flower, hover it over the Abharanam and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Abharanam Om Swabhavasundaraangaya Nana Shaktyashrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Tubhyam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now, please take the Gandha in your right hand ring finger and smear it on Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra. Gandhaha Om Shariram Tena Janami Cheshtam Naiva Cha Maya Niveditan Gandhan Pratigritya Vilipyatam Om Hrim Esha Gandhaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Pushpam, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now, please take the Pushpam, the fragrant flowers in your hands and fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer it at Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. Pushpam Om Turiyavana Sampannam Nana Gunamanoharam Ananda Saurabham Pushpam Grihyatamidamuttamam Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Vaushate. The next is Bilva Patram. Now please take the Bilva leaf in your hand, smeared with some sandalwood paste and some akshata, and offer it at Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. Bilva Patram Om Amritodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sada Priyam Bilva Patram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Bilva Patrani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Vaushate. The next is the Tulasi Patram, the offering of the Tulsi leaves. Now please take the Tulsi leaves in your hands, made with some sandalwood paste and some akshata, and offer it at Swamiji's divine lotus feet at the end of the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om Namaste Bahurupaya Varadamurtaye Paramatmane Swaha Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Tulasi Patram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Dhupa, the offering of the incense sticks. Now, please take some, please light the Dhupa. Please light your Dhupa. And take the dhupa in your right hand and wave it towards Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra and ring the bell in your left hand as you do so. Dhupaha Om Vanaspatiraso Divyo Gandhaya Sumanohara
Agreya sarva devanam dupoyam pradigrishyatam. Om Hrim Esha Dupaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Deepa, the offering of lit lamp to Swamiji. Now, please take the lit lamp and wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra. And please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Suprakasho Mahadipah Sarvatastimirapaha Sabhagyabhyantaras Jyotir Deepoyam Pratigrisyatam Om Hrim Esha Deepaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next is the offering of Naivedyam, the offering of food. Now, please take the udharni of water. Please take an udharni of water in your right hand and hover it 3 times over the Naivedyam along with the mantra, and please ring the bell in your left hand as you do so and offer the water at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Sharkaradi Vinirmitam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara Om Hrim Idam Sopakarana Naivedyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Paniyam, the offering of water for washing Swamiji's mouth, for rinsing Swamiji's hands and mouth. Now, please take some of the anudharni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
Paniyam Om Samasta Deva Devesha Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grihana Jalamuttamam
Om Hrim Idam Panarthodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Punarachamaniyam, the offering of water for Swamiji to drink. Now please take an udharni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Utthishtamapyasuchirva yasya smaranamatrataha shuddhimapnoti tasmai te punarachamaniyakam. Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next is the offering of Arati. The lit camphor. Now please take the camphor, light it, and take the arati in your hand and wave it in front of Swamiji's murti along with the mantra and ring the bell in your left hand as you do so. Aratrikam Om Hrim Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Sangrahanye Syayate Imam Janatagum Sangrahaniti Dvadasharatmi Ratana Bhavati Dvadashamata Samvatsarah संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत् कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि.
आरातिकं समर्पयामि भगवते श्री नित्यानन्द
नन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers in your hands. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Pushpanjali is the time to offer all your gratitude, love, surrender, devotion at the divine lotus feet of Swamiji. Just close your eyes and remember all the sweetest moments you've had with Swamiji. All the times Swamiji has showered you.
His very happening in your life is the greatest of blessing. So connect to Swamiji. Offer your gratitude to everything that happened up until this moment in your life, to be able to sit at the lotus feet of Swamiji and to be able to worship what even all the devas wait to worship. Now, please close your eyes and take some flowers in your hands. Offer the flowers at Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra. Pushpanjali. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu,
Gurudevo Maheshwaraha,
Guru Sakshat
Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Akhandamandalakaram,
Vyaptam Yena Characharam, Tatpadam Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवश्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्। Now we'll be moving on to the Paramashiva Puja. We request all the participants to please turn towards the northern direction. Please ensure that the stand of the Atmalinga is facing the north direction, and we'll be entering into the Paramashiva Puja very shortly. Let's start with the Tattvachamnam. Placing your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra, take a dhani of water, pour it into your palm, and take a sip of the water each time the word Swadha is chanted. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your right hand. Now, using the base of the right hand, wipe your lips from the right to the left along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hand. Now, using the tips of the right hand, index, middle, and ring finger, touch above the upper lips and below the lower lips. Please wash your hand. Now, using the tip of the right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, left nostril. Using the tip of the right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hand. Now, using the base of the right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, right chest, left chest. Using the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash your hands. The next is the Sakalikaranam. Now, along with the following mantras, we're going to be doing some respective mudras and we'll be showing that on the screen. We request everyone to please watch and follow along. Placing your hands in front of you, use your left hand to wipe the front and back of your right hand once. Use your right hand to wipe the front and back of your left hand twice. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now, please fold your hands in the Atmajal Mudra. Bring it in front of your third eye and visualize your hands being drenched by the nectar oozing from the third eye. Om Ham Shaktaye Vaushate. Bring your hands in front of you, facing towards you. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, using the tips of the thumbs, touch the tips of the little fingers and move the fingers down to the base of the little finger. Along with each of the mantras, we're going to be repeating this. Om Ham Satyojatamuttaye Namaha. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. Om Hum Maghora Hidayaya Namaha. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurthaya Namaha. Bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hum Vidyadehaya Namaha. Bring the index, middle and ring finger to the center of the palm and hold it in front of the third eye. Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha. Bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Using the tips of the little finger, touch the tips of the using the tips of the thumbs, again touch the tips of the little finger. And we're going to be repeating the same movement where you're going to move the thumbs to the bottom of the base of the little finger along with the Om Ham Hidayaya Namaha. Om Him Sharate Namaha. Om Him Shikhaya Namaha. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now tap the thumbs to the center of the palms into fist and rotate the hands around each other. Om Him Kavachayoham. Bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Using your right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the Ananda Ganga. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now touch the tips of the little fingers and thumbs joined together, touch the respective knees. Om Ham Satyojatamuttaye Namaha. Using the tips of the right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. Using the tip of the right hand, index, middle finger and thumb joined together, touch your heart center. Om Hum Maghora Hidayaya Namaha. Using the tips of the right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, touch your above top belly. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. Using the tip of the thumb, touch the top of the forehead. Om Hom Ishanamurdhaya Namaha. Using the right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hom Vidyadehaya Namaha. Using the right hand, index, middle and ring finger, touch the right eye, third eye and left eye respectively. Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. Now using the right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the Ananda Ganga. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Using the right hand, little finger and thumb joined together, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now using the right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the top of the head. Om Him Shirase Swaha. Now using the right hand, middle finger and thumb joined together, touch the back of the head. Om Hum Shikhaye Vashate. Now crossing the left over the right, bring the index fingers into the shape of a hook in front of your chest, and along with the mantra, uncross your hands and bring them in front of your chest. Om Him Kavachaya Hum. Using both the thumbs, strike the middle of the palms. Om Hastraya Phate. Using the right hand, index finger and middle finger, strike the left palm thrice. Om Hastraya Hum Phate. Using the right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, starting from the eastern direction, snap in all 8 directions around you, and then down and up. Om Hastraya Phate. Now, from the top of the head, touch your hands and move your hands all the way down along the sides of your body and bring your hands into the Namaskara Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. The next is the Samanya Breath. Now, please take some flowers, akshata and some sandalwood paste and mix it in the water, the Panchapatra. Once you mix it in your Panchapatram, cover the mouth of your Panchapatram with your right hand and chant Om 7 times internally. Om, 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 Om. Using the right hand, index finger and thumb joined together. snap 8 times around the Panchapatram in all 8 directions and then down and up. Om Hastraya Bhate. Using the right hand, index finger and thumb, you're going to keep your hand in the Avakuntana Mudra and rotate your hand around the Panchapatram clockwise. Om Hem Kavachaya Hum. Now perform the Dhenu Mudra, where you're going to touch both the index fingers to the tips of the middle fingers, the tips of the little fingers to the tips of the ring fingers, and both the thumbs joined together. So the Dhenu Mudra to the Panchapatram. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now offer a flower to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Now hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and visualize, meditate on the form of Bhagavan Paramashiva and Devi. Now we are going to be chanting the Dhyana Mantra, which describes the form of Paramashiva and Devi. Just close your eyes, meditate on their form as you prepare yourself to invoke their presence to perform the puja. ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री निटिलकृतकस्तूरी तिलकः पुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकौपी नवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते इन्दुनिभपञ्चमुखहस्तदशयुक्तं शूलमृगटङ्कमसि वज्रमभयं स्यात् पाशवरदाङ्कुशमनिज्ज्वलनवामे श्वेतकमलासन सदाशिवस्वरूपम् Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, keeping your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, exhale into the flower within your palms. Visualize that Paramashiva and Devi from the lotus of your heart are entering into that flower through the light, through the prana, through your breath. As you offer it to the Atmanjali. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta. Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami. The next is the offering of the Avahanam, where we're going to be showing some respective mudras, invoking the presence of Paramashiva into your Atmalinga. Now, keeping your palms facing upwards, show it to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Ityavahana Mudram Pradarshya. Turn your palms facing downward. Thapana. Bring your hands into fist parallel to each other. Tannidhana. Tuck the thumbs inside the fist, bringing them parallel to each other. Nishthara Mudram Pradarshya. Now interlace the fingers from outside in, clasping the palms together with the thumbs facing upward. Astraya Hum Phate iti Kalakanti Mudram Pradarshya. Now clasp your left hand with the right hand and cover the right hand with the left and show it to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. With Linga Mudram. Bring your hands into the Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudram. Now using the index finger and the thumb, bring your hands into the Avakuntana Mudra and you're going to rotate it clockwise around the Atmalinga and show it to the Atmalinga. Om Hem Kavachaya Hum iti Avakuntana Mudram cha Pradarshya. The next is the offering of Asanam, the offering of seed. Now, please take some flowers in your hands and offer it at your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Take some flowers and akshata in your hands. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta. Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami. The next is the Padyachamana Mantra. Now please take an udhanya of water. Show it to the bottom of the Atmalinga. Show it to Paramashiva's feet, the bottom of the Atmalinga. And offer it into the first of the small tree bowl. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Take another udhanya of water. Show it to the middle of the Atmalinga and offer it into the second bowl. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. Now take another udhanya of water. Show it to the top of the Atmalinga and offer it into the third bowl. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta. Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Namaha. Padyachamanadhyam Dattva. The next is the offering of Snani. Now please take the bell in your left hand as you start ringing the bell. Take a udhanya of water and pour it onto your Atmalinga along with the mantra, literally offering the water onto the linga for the bath of Paramashiva. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta. Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Namaha. Pranam Samarpayami. Ananantaramachamanam Samarpayami. Take an Udanya water, show it to the mouth of Paramashiva and offer it into the Achamana Patra in the middle. The next is offering of Vastram, the offering of the sacred clothes in the jewelry. Now, please take some clothes in your hands and along with the flower, hover the flower over the Vastram and offer the Vastram at Swamiji's head towards your Atmananda at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha, Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta, Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha, Tatsayagno Kavita Uttariyabhana Tavakshitan Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, offering of the sandalwood paste. Now please place the Gandha in your hand. Using your right hand ring finger, smear it on your Atmalinga along with the mantra. After offering the Gandha, you can also offer some kumkum. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha, Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta, Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Gandhan dharayami. Offer some kumkum. Gandhasyopari haridra kumkumachurnam samarpayami. The next is the Ashtapushpa Puja. Now, please take some flowers in your hand and now we're going to offer the flowers. I'm going to chant 8 different mantras describing the various different forms of Paramashiva. Each time I chant the word Namaha, offer the flowers towards your Atmananda. Ashtapushpa Puja. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha, Bhavati Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Sarvaya Devaya Namaha, Sarvasi Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha, Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha, Ishanasya Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Pashpate Devaya Namaha, Pashpate Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha, Ugrasya Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha, Rudrasya Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha, Bhimasya Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Mahate Devaya Namaha, Mahato Devasi Patni Namaha, Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha, Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta, Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Ashtapushpa Pujam Samarpayami. The next is offering of Bilva Patram. Now please take some Bilva leaf in your hand and smear it with some sandalwood paste and offer it at Swamiji's Padapad. Offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha, Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta, Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha, Bilva Patram Samarpayami. The next is the Ghanta Puja. Now please take in your water, sprinkle some water onto your bell. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now please light your incense stick, the dhupa. Once you light the dhupa, offer some water, sprinkle some water. Om Hastraya Phate, offer a flower. Om Ham Hriyaya Namaha. Now please wave the dhupa along with the mantra in front of your Atmalinga and ring the bell as you do so. Om Dhurati Dhurvantam Dhurvataya Osman Dhuratitam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamaswam Devanam Asitatnitamam Papritamam Dushritamam Pannitamam Devahutamam Hitamasirha Vedhanam Higumhattvamahva Mitrasya Twachakshisa Prekshema Dharma Samnikta Matva Higumjum Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Rupamagrapayami. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. You take a bit of water, show it to the mouth of Paramashiva, and offer it into the Ajamana Patra in the middle. The next is the offering of Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please take the Deepa in your hands, sprinkle some water. Om Hastraya Phate. Offer a flower. Om Ham Hriyaya Namaha. Now wave the Deepa in front of your Atmalinga. Om Buddhi Pyasajata Vedo Pagnim Nirishmama Pashogachamasyamaa Jivanam Chatisodisha Mano Higum Sirjata Vedo Gamaswam Purusham Jagate Abhitradajya Agahi Shriyama Paripataya. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Deepam Darshayami.
Om MahaParamashiva Swadha. Take a Nithyananda water, show to the mouth of Paramashiva and offer it into the Achamana Patra in the middle. The next is offering of Naivedyam, offering of the food. Now please take some water, sprinkle it on the Naivedyam. Om Hayatraya Phate, offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now take a Nithyananda water and hover it over the Naivedyam and hover it over the Naivedyam 3 times clockwise and then offer it onto your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Madhuvataritaayate Madhukaranti Sindhavaha Madhveedna Santoshadhihi Madhunaktamutoshati Madhuvapparti Vagumragaha Madhudyaurastuna Pita Madhumano Vanaspatir Madhuvagumnastu Suryaha Madhirgavo Bhavantunaha Madhu 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 Om Namo Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivaye Namaha Naivedyam Nivedayami Naivedyanantaramatchamanam Samarpayami Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Now please take a minute on your water, show it to the middle of that Atmina and offer it into the bowl in the middle. The next is the offering of Tambulam, the offering of the little leaf in the beating mud. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it at the Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaye Namaha Tambulam Samarpayami. The next is the Karpura Nirajanam, the Arati. Now, please take the Nithyananda water. Please light the Arati if you have the camphor. If you don't have the camphor, you can also take the lamp. Please sprinkle some water on the Arati. Om Hayatraya Phate, offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now wave the Arati in front of the Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Somovaye Tatya Rajyamadate Yo Raja Sandhrajo Vaso Me Nayajate Devasuva Metani Havigum Shibhavanti Yaetavanto Vai Devanagum Savaha Sayevasmai Savan Prayachanti Sayenam Punasvante Rajaya Devasaraja Bhavati Natatra Suryo Bhanti Natandra Tarakam Hema Vidyato Bhanti Kutoyam Agnihi Twameva Bhantamanabhati Sarvam Tasya Bhata Sarvamidam Vibhati Karpuragauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Mudagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarabinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Please take some flowers, hover it over the Arati 3 times clockwise and offer it at the Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaye Namaha Karpura Nirajanam Sandarshayami. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Take a Nithyananda water, show to the middle of the Atmalinga and offer it into the bowl in the middle. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali. Now please take some fragrant flowers in your hands and offer it at the Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaye Namaha Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa. Now, the first is the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Now, please wrap the Yajnapavitam, the sacred thread which you are wearing inside, wrap it around your right hand thumb twice, cover it with a cloth and chant the Shiva Mula Mantra Japa. Chant the Gayatri Mantra Japa 11 times internally. Please chant it internally, do not chant it out loud. And please ensure that your lips and your mouth is also, your tongue and lips should not move as you chant the mantra. The next is the Shivamula Mantra Japa. Please hold on to your Kantamala with the right hand and chant the Shivamula Mantra Japa 11 times. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa. The next is the Krama Prathama. Now please take some akshata, flowers and durva grass in your hand. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha, Om Hem Kavachaya Hum, Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now keeping your hand in the Udbhava Mantra, pour the water into your palm and offer it at the end of the mantra. Allow the water to flow from your index finger to the right side of the Atmalinga. Om Yatkinchit Karma Devesha Sada Sukritadushkritam Tanme Shiva Padastasya Bhumshvapshapaya Shankara Shivo Dhata Shivo Bhokta Shiva Sarvamidam Jagate Shivo Yajati Sarvatra Yashivat Sohamevatu Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. You can offer the water at the right side of the Atmalinga. The next is the Tattvacharanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Please keep your right hand in the Gopurana Mudra. Take an udhani of water, pour water into your palm, and take a sip of the water each time the word Swadha is chanted. And please follow along. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hands. Use your right hand, index, middle, and ring finger joined together. Touch above the upper lips and below the lower lips. Please wash your hands. Using your right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, left nostril. Using the right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hands. Using the base of the right hand, little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, right chest, left chest. Using the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your hand center. And now with this, we have come to the conclusion of the Pada Puja and the Paramashiva Puja with the Purna Mantra. That's all set. With the head, neck, and spine in the plate bench. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Request all the male bodies to please perform the Ashtanga Namaskara, lay flat and bow down to Paramashiva. And all the female bodies, please perform the Shashtanga Namaskara. Please bow down to Paramashiva and Swamiji from your knees. We request everyone to please stay seated. We'll be entering into a quick power manifestation. Yes,
we'll all be very quickly manifesting power. See, right after puja is the best space to manifest powers in. Just now, what we're all going to be doing is, we're all going to be manifesting the power of being able to any object that you want. Okay, use your conscious will, and you're going to be able to roll the object off of your hand. Okay, so that's what we're all going to be doing now. I'm going to request all of you to please take a few minutes, keep the Atmalinga in your hand. All the participants, please keep Atmalinga in your hand. And hold the Atmalinga, connect to Swamiji intensely. Everyone, just sit with yourself, connect to Swamiji intensely. Just sit for a few minutes. Do not pack your puja kit now. We will give you all more time to pack your puja kit.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Hold it in your palm. Keep your palm straight. And you can connect to Swamiji. Manifest the power of being able to roll the Atmalinga off of your hand. See, you're going to keep your palm straight.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Intensely connect to Swamiji.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Hold the Atmalinga, sit straight. Sit straight, and your Kundalini Shakti will intensely flow, and you will be able to manifest this power.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Please relax. All of you can relax. Please relax. Now, the whole day, manifest this space. You will see so many breakthroughs will happen for you. Now, all the participants, PSS participants, time now is 7:48. Now, you all can take till 8:15. Pack up your puja kits, go pick up breakfast, come back and settle down. By 8:15, we will be starting the session. Requesting you all to take a few minutes, pack up your puja kits and come back and settle down. We'll be starting the session at 8:15. And we thank all the viewers on YouTube that joined with us today for this Charya Pada. We welcome you all to join us back tomorrow at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.